confusion is resolved. Hey pottery friends, back again with a glaze load. I have everything already unloaded 10 minutes ago, and I'm going to share that with you, some sgraffito, some other things. But first, the confusion is resolved thanks to this amazing pottery community. There was somebody who gave me a tip in the comments, a very long YouTube name. I will just call you Flats for Nat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They explained there are two different Majolicas, however you want to pronounce, or it should be pronounced. So I did some digging, I did some research, and they were talking about the British Majolica, mid-19th century, which was actually a different decoration technique than the Italian Majolica that I had stuck in my mind, you know, with the white tin glaze and decorating on top of that. I guess it just was too stuck in my mind. I wasn't open-minded enough to think that I guess they do know what they're talking about at the Great Pottery Throwdown. I could have googled it myself, I guess, but yeah, Flats for Nat, thank you very much. For those of you who are interested, I will leave some links to the things that I found on the Big White Winter. Big White Winter. I haven't seen winter in 10 years. The Big Wide Interweb. So if you're interested, you go there, look it up. It's actually very different, but also very beautiful. So confusion resolved. So thank you very much again. Now let's go for this small little kiln opening. I did more, let me show you the other ones in case you haven't seen it. I did more tests with the satin patina. This was the first test, 2 coats, which obviously was not enough, and 2 coats on the black clay doesn't show up. Then this time I did 4 coats on the black clay. Well, it does come out, you do see a difference between where it's glazed and not. It now looks and feels a bit leathery, so you know, who knows, could have some potential, but there's no color in that at all. And I had 2 little dishes with some texture laying around, and so I did let me see, this one is 3 coats of the satin patina, and this one is 4 coats of the satin patina. It is very, very pretty, but on this clay in my firing, which was a hot cone 6, this was halfway in my kiln, so this was probably a cone 6. It is beautiful, but it does need 4 coats for me. So yeah, happy with that. I have more of these, which you saw in my previous kiln opening. The black clay with white slip, and then glazed with a little bit of pearl white on the bottom and Scandinavian blue 3 times over that. It's just a beautiful combination. I have, well, what shall we say? I had a little room left, so I stuck in some more magnets that I had laying around, biscuit. What did I do? Oh, remember these ones? These were tests with my commercial glaze, which I buy in powder, MS29 Clear Bright by Laguna. An incredibly beautiful, stable, transparent glaze, and I played around with oxides. There's a video out there somewhere where I tell you more about these. There was not much difference in these 3. This one's a bit brighter. This one has a little bit copper in it, so it's a little bit greener. I wanted to create a turquoise. It didn't work. Still working on that. And I wanted to glaze this one in that beautiful blue. So, but I only had test batches 100 gram. So I just, you know, put these all together in one pot. And this is the hummingbird bubbler fountain. There is a video of how I make this. I'll put a card at the end of the video. So I thought, I wanted to do this. Not enough glaze. I still have some of these to glaze. So I thought better not take the chance. So that's how I came up with, you know, I want blue, I want dark blue. Let's put these all together. They all have the same base, just some oxides in a different percentage. So throw them all together. And I did a little bit of pearl white on the texture of the slip. It's okay. It's not bad. The pearl white usually reacts, well, you know, like this. Very pretty under other glazes. But this MS29 is so stable, does not move, whatever you do with it. And I had to brush it on. I could not dip or pour this. Too big. Not enough glaze. So I brushed it on, and you can tell I brushed it on. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. If you don't know that, then, you know, looks like it's supposed to be like that. So it's fine. The inside I did with black opulence. It's a bit patchy because, again, not enough glaze, so I had to brush it on. And opulence, brushing with opulence dipping glazes is not as easy as with other dipping glazes. So it's a bit patchy, but you're not going to see that. This is the part that is not glazed yet. The top, where the tube for the fountain will come through, and this will, can you tell? Yeah, you can see what I mean. This will go in here. At the moment it doesn't fit anymore because this is glaze fired and this is not, but it fits in there. So the second part still needs to be glazed, and then I can put in the fountain, the little pump, and I'll show you then. But yeah, I guess it's a sort of a relay, this project. But yeah, I'm okay with it. It's my first bubbler fountain, so I'm going to have to see if I did it right. Anyway, it's going to stay mine. Okay, now another experiment. Again, the black opulence, which is, if you dip it or pour it, absolutely beautiful, a beautiful black. And I did some previously like this with a little bit of pearl white and Scandinavian blue. The pearl white and that black opulence work beautifully together. Get a little bit of white, a little bit of purple, a little bit of blue. But this time I thought, you know what? A little bit of pearl white, and let's try the soft red by Spectrum, because I know that if I combine this black with raspberry mist, it's also a beautiful effect. Well, you can tell that there is a little bit of the effect with the pearl white there, but the soft red is gone. Just on the bottom you can see a little bit. So something more learned this week. That doesn't work. I have a one more piece from the participants of a workshop. This is their octopus head, hand built, and they made a couple of smaller pieces, and it will be a wind chime. And I especially love these. Look, I carved a bit in an orange slip. Aren't they adorable? I think they are so cute. So these will go together and be a wind chime. One more non-sgraffito. This is the beautiful soft aqua. Where it's thicker, it becomes a little more turquoisey. Where it's thinner, it's more green. This is 2 good coats all over and a little bit more, a third coat up here. And it ran down a little bit. Where it's thicker, it becomes a little bit more turquoise. This will be a Tillandsia hanger. So an air plant will come out from under here, and then it will look a little bit like a jellyfish. Okay. Remember, the last video I said I had one of these graffito balls come out with pinholing in my MS29 Clear Bright by Laguna. I'm not sponsored, by the way. It's weird, hardly ever happens. I brushed on just a little bit of that glaze on the inside. No hairspray, no whatever, just brush it on, it'll stick. Well, for me anyway. All gone, all perfect. So now I have another Turtles graffito bowl. This one has more of a green in it, a more darker green in it than the last one. It's playing around with colors. And again, this is a graffito plate, a small breakfast plate. This is just my slip. And of course this as well, and then carved away the negative space. I think it's adorable. There is a short on my channel where you see me very fast. I wish I could do it. No, I don't wish I could do it that fast. That's no fun. But yeah, a sped up version of me carving this. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. And then two more bud vases. One blue, just blue. Oh, I can tell you which one this is, by the way. I have my test tiles here. This is the 6308. No, it's not. I'm lying to you once more. Oh my word. I have so many projects on the go that I cannot find my test tile. Where are you? I think this is it. Yeah. This is a combination of 2 parts sky, mason stain 6363, and 1 part sapphire, which is 6389. And I believe both of those are 5%. That's this one. When I saw my video, the last kiln opening coming up, I noticed that I said 50% vanadium, zirconium, and 50% Bermuda in a mason stain. It's not 50%, it's equal parts. And the percentage, you have to figure out how intense you want the color. And that's the percentage compared to your clay, slip, or dry. Am I making sense? Yeah, I think I'm making sense, right? So that I meant equal parts, not 50% of the mason stain compared to the clay. That would be a lot of mason stain in the clay. Don't do that. So here is a little gecko and some turtles. And who can go without flamingos on Bonaire? So yeah, that's it, all done. Working on some projects. Want to see what I'm working on? What is there? Hold on. I had my hubby make me this yesterday. Old piece of wood, a piece of it's not rebar, it's the threaded iron. I wouldn't know what to use it for. He stuck it in there so I can put it on my Lazy Susan here, and this is then I put plastic on top so I can sculpt around it, which I did because I wanted to make a seahorse. And I was thinking about how to build a seahorse, and then I thought that's going to flop down all over the place, so that's not working. So I had it on that one. I am chaotic as hell. Oh, excuse me. I'm very chaotic again, I believe. I had it on this one, but it's dry enough. I took it out. It's not done yet with the black 391. So this is the basic shape I made around that little pole. You could call it a pole dancing seahorse. When he starts moving, I'm gonna scream. Okay, so, and now I'm going to put on some texture, give him funky eyes, and I've been in the habit of making funky animals lately. I'll show you more in a different video. And yes, this is going to get a lot more texture, and I'm going to put some white slip on it. Not completely, covering it in white slip, leaving some of that dark clay coming through, and then use that glaze. Well, that's the plan anyway. Yeah, enough babbling. Gosh, I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to close this video. One more thanks to Flats for Nats with a little more behind that. Thank you so much. I learned a lot from your comment, so I'm very grateful for this community that's always ready to help each other. I did a lot of searching. I saw a lot of beautiful pots from the mid to end 19th century. Very inspiring. So yeah, that brought me a lot, and you know, you're never too old to learn. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I am now going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you have a question or a comment, please do. I try to respond to all of them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.